Hi, I'm James with Cog Connected, and we're here to crack open a brand new Nintendo Switch OLED, the OLED edition. We're here to crack open the Nintendo Switch OLED edition. And first I have to figure out how to literally open the box. The incredibly important first step in accessing any new gaming system. So, oh, hey, you know what? God, it was just that easy. Oh, feel so blessed. Okay, so here you have the shiny white and black. Wow, that sounds really wrong to say it like that. The shiny new black and white Joy-Cons along with the actual unit in all of its OLED glory. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, feel free to correct me several dozen times in the comments, or not at all. It's entirely your choice. So we've got the actual bad boy himself right here. Let's get that out of the plastic, shall we? Oh, God, it's so beautiful. Well, truth be told, it looks quite a bit like the old Nintendo Switch. So, here's a couple of things that are different. Right off the bat, you just crack this open here, you get this gigantic back piece that, like, lets it sit very reliably. Oh, look at that. It's so sturdy. It's so sturdy. God, it's like a tripod without the third pod, like a dipod or a bipod. That's the one. God, I'm so good at words. All right. And there's the micro SD slide in the back. And the USB-C port. Always very important. The Joy-Con slots. Now, we got that out of the way. Ooh, and just like always, there's the game card slot right in the top here. Na 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 na. Volume button, power button. It feels a bit more matte than the older version, if that makes any sense. Alright, so that's part one. Then we retrieve the Joy-Cons and slide these bad boys out, and they feel, pretty much like a Joy-Con would. But, again, matte and beautiful and fresh and clean, and ideally not subject to an eventual bout of Joy-Con drift, although that seems like one of those industry-wide problems we've yet to completely solve. Awesome! Alright. Just for the sake of science, see how she feels. When you click that bad boy in. Oh, yes. Look at that. Here we go. Joy-Cons inserted. Mind the gigantic ring light in the background. Already it feels a little bigger, and the screen real estate is a bit more aggressive. Okay, that's part two. Let's see what else we got in this bad boy. Plastic, cardboard, a little safety instructions. Do not eat or destroy the console. Do not intend to sacrifice, dismantle the console for any reason whatsoever. Obvious boilerplate stuff, right? Okay. Next on the docket. It's not the dock, but a power cable. No, I'm sorry. God, I'm just the grand champion of the English language right now. Oh boy, like a pro-level word user. Oh man. What we have here is the HDMI cable. Again, extremely similar to the old version of the Nintendo Switch, which is fine. Following that, the actual power cable instead of what I misidentified as the power cable previously, because I'm, a professional. Regular run-of-the-mill power cord looks, pretty much like they always have. We've got the Joy-Con clicky things with the straps that I've definitely seen them used like twice, for sure, maybe 3 times, but I promise you that is it. I think they still have that problem where if you click them like, into place, it's actually feels super bad. It makes you feel super bad about doing it. Like, if you don't do it just right, it's gonna, you know, destroy itself in a fiery blaze. That actually feels just about as bad as I thought it would. Well, let's try it. Oh, just a little quick. Okay. Ooh, you know what? Not so bad. Not so bad in retrospect. Maybe just blew out of proportion the difficulty in doing this, or the, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You must know what I mean. When you first got the Nintendo Switch and you threw these bad boys on, it had this feeling like, you do this wrong, you're gonna break something really expensive. But I don't know. Let's try the decoupling. There it is. There's that sense like I'm gonna break something very, very expensive if I don't do this exactly right. Oh, old friend, how I missed you. Okay. So we're just gonna slide this right back on here. Just, right that. Okay. Next on the docket is the, Joy-Con holder. Something I haven't used very often since I've gotten myself at least one fully functioning Pro controller, but if you don't have that option, this is also good. In fact, let's slide that right in. Mind the cat hair. Once again. Second verse, same as the first. Okay. And then, fully assembled, it's a Joy-Con. And it's a little, like, holder. Kind of looks like a sad dog with big eyes. A little bit. Yap, you know. Yeah, no, you've seen the pictures, obviously. I don't need to tell you. You're a seasoned internet honor. Alright. Next on the docket is the dock. At long last! Alright, what do we got here? Slide this out, crack this open. Oh, well! What do we have here? Not that old, boring run-of-the-mill black, but this slightly less boring white with, and here's something cool. A gap? A hole, a divot, a space for stuff. I don't know. The design is actually kind of mysterious. Oh, it just pops right off. Look at that. You get full access to the AC adapter, the HDMI out, and, oh guys, this is the ticket. This is a big one here. It's a LAN port. It's a LAN port right to the dock, so you can do gaming online without lag and whatnot, you know, the annoying things. Anyways, so aside from that, it's got the usual 2 USB ports in the front, and how does it feel to put it inside? I'm so good. I'm so good at doing stuff. Professional stuff doer. Oh, so like a little magnetic kitty kind of thing. Yeah. What it was, there's actually this nice gap in between the console and the opposite wall, which might help prevent scratches when you're putting it in, which was a real big problem with the original model of the Switch. Now, whether this will actually serve that intended purpose remains to be seen, because again, this thing is out in like a few days at the time of this recording. So we'll find out for sure whether or not that actually works as intended. But for now, it's very promising. And that appears to be that, my friends. One empty box, one completed unboxing for review. The contents, 2 strappy things that I hope you will never use. The Joy-Cons themselves with the crazy little Joy-Con holder that functions as a controller. The power cable, 1 HDMI, the dock, and the unit itself. Thanks for tuning in. This has been James with Cog Connected. See you next time.